Yo, what up everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you on my way to work, and you know how we do it on my way to work. We are liable to talk about anybody and everybody, anything and everything. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully I keep you guys slightly entertained. Why are you over here? Over here, I say, over here. Anyway, you guys, yeah. You saw the title. It's one of those drives to work today, baby. One of them drives to work. You know how we do it. Sometimes we have a little something to say. Sometimes we just shoot the mess and call it a day. Oh, I know that was a little rhyme, y'all. Sometimes we got something to say. Sometimes we call it a day. Okay? You know, I know I was a rhymester as well. A rhymester. But yeah. Anyways. Subliminals and shade, baby. There is a difference. You know that, right? You know there's a difference between subliminals and shade. And a lot of us are using the word subliminals completely wrong. It's so funny, well, it's not. I told y'all I have ESPN. I know it's ESP, y'all. Y'all know I gotta be silly. But yeah, I told y'all I have ESPN. That some days I just say things and do things, well, it's not really understanding the why behind it at the moment in time when I'm doing it and saying it, but it reveals itself later on down the line. So yesterday I had a conversation, well, it's not, about subliminals and the fact that a lot of people are using that word completely wrong. I know people will be like, oh, well, Food Junkie, you do the same thing. Well, like, you always doing subliminals. No, I do not. I don't throw subliminals. I'm shady as fuck, slightly messy. I speak in generalities, and I speak in blanket statements. That's totally different than being subliminal. Let me give you a little quick story time right quick. Y'all saying y'all don't mind, right? Y'all don't mind me give you a quick little story time. Yesterday, y'all know I was out running the streets with my husband for the majority of the part of the day. And one time we both did our own things. He went to his gym, I went to my gym, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And we just, you know what I'm saying, got back together around 1 o'clock, 1:30, and ran our household errands and things of that nature. So upon getting home yesterday, we spent more time together, was not. And when he was going upstairs to go to bed, I got on my computer, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to sync my phone to my computers, to my new Chromebook, to my new whatever, you know what I'm saying. Make sure everything is talking to each other was not properly and effectively. And I couldn't find one of my cords. And so I'm like, babe, is my cord upstairs? I don't think he heard me, was not, so you know, I got a little louder. I was like, babe, is my cord upstairs from my Chromebook? And he said something like, oh, you left it up here, didn't you? I'm like, whoa, calm down. Watch what you say, please. Don't be disrespectful. We got to a little situation, was like yesterday, well, little, you know, we got a couple, not literally angry, but you know, it was still like he didn't like that. I didn't like what he said, was not. He said he was playing around. I didn't take the joke the way he meant to give the joke out, was not. So I just thought he was getting smart and was irritated because I asked him to come down with my cord or asked him about my cord, whatever the case may be. Either purpose is, it was resolved before we went to bed. You know what I'm saying? He slammed the door. What are you slamming doors for? What's the problem? Is there an issue? You know, by the time we get to bed, was not, everything was fine. But the point is, if I'm going to check my husband, when I feel that he's been disrespectful and rude and something I don't like, well, it's not. And we sleep together on a nightly basis. We are with each other physically every day in some way, shape, or form. Why would I have a problem checking someone by name here on YouTube? I don't know you. We're not fucking. So why would I have a problem checking you by name if I have a problem with you? I'll wait. See, I'm not throwing subliminals. I don't throw the subliminal game. Those of you who know me know I very rarely mention things and people by names based on situations, especially especially when it doesn't affect me personally. I speak in generalizations and blanket statements because, as I always said from the very beginning, it doesn't matter what name you put in this spot right here that I'm talking about in this moment. That name is interchangeable amongst a few people at any given time. In my life today, people were trying to get me to say a name. In my life the other night, people were trying to get me to say a name or say the names that was involved. I don't know. I speak in generalizations, was not, and whoever it fits, it fits. The ones who will respond in a negative way must be the guilty. See how that works? It's not subliminal. It's maybe a little shady at times, yes, which I can admit that. It's definitely blanket statements, and it's definitely speaking in generalizations, was not. But it's not subliminal. I think I'm going to post the definition of subliminal on my community page. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because I'm not trying to mess with anyone's mind or someone's mental capacity, was not, to not see what's right there in front of you, was not. Me pointing it out that this is going on is not subliminal. Me saying, oh, this person did this and that person did that, and this what happened here was not, with this person and that person was not, when it doesn't directly affect me, and I like everyone involved, put me in the middle of mess that I don't want to be in. And at any point in time that I feel that I'm being put in mess, not of my own making, at that point, names will be called, and who I'm speaking to directly will be revealed. But if I'm saying keep your eyes open because people are revealing themselves, well, it's not. What is it that you see? Who do you see that is revealing themselves? Who is it that you see is doing things, saying things, moving funny? As I told you, my eyes always stayed open. I've seen, if I'm in the room and something goes down, I can guarantee you I saw it. Do I want to be a witness to it and testify against it? Was not? No, it doesn't involve me. I don't care if she slapped her. I don't care if he punched him. As long as you don't slap me or punch me, or none of the blood from the slap or the punch gets on me, I'm fine. I was just witness to something that happened. I don't get involved. Regardless, as I always say that I'm messy, well, it's not all the time, whatever. I'm not that type of messy. I'm not that type of person that's going to allow myself to get involved in something that really has absolutely nothing to do with me. And like I said, y'all don't think that I see the shade that is done involving me? I see it. I laugh at it because it's childish, because there's a problem. If anyone has a problem with me specifically, was not. My phone lines are open. My email is open. You can address me and we can have a conversation about it, was not, respectfully, like adults. I have had several conversations with people, was not, where I've asked them, was something said about me that was meant for me and I misinterpreted it behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm behind the scenes talking to people. Yes, I am. And I had several people call me asking me was what I said about them. And when it was, I let them know it was. And when it wasn't, I let them know that it wasn't. And we're still cool to this day, to my knowledge. See, I don't have a problem doing that and or admitting that. It's not a big deal for me because I'm an adult. I like everybody. I'm not going to allow anyone to make me feel some sort of way about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. I do what's best works for me. Food junkie. See how that works? It's not subliminal. Maybe a little shady, yeah. It's definitely in generalizations. It's definitely blanket statements. Because once again, what I say does not just pertain to one person. Sometimes I'm talking to myself, working it out with myself with you guys watching. Have you ever thought about that? Just because I like you and I'm not going to try to start something with you doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, we have to be the best of friends or the worst of enemies. It doesn't work out that way for me. That's not how my mind thinks. That's not how I move in this world. That's not how I move throughout my life. It's either black or white. I realize there is billions of shades of gray out there. And what works for me may not work for you. What works for me may not work out for them. What works for them does not work out for me. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not saying a name specifically does not mean that I'm trying to be subliminal with anything that I'm saying. Because those who know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about was not know. The rest of you is not for you to know. It's not everything that I know, everything that I say is not meant for everyone to take in its totality. How many times do I have to say that? I say that in every video that I end with. What I say is not meant for you to take in its totality. It's meant for you to get out of it what you can get out of it was not to help you be the best person that you are meant to be. I want everyone to be their best selves. So if it doesn't apply to you or pertain to you, and you haven't seen anything, enjoy the conversation or don't. Enjoy the camaraderie or don't. But I'm not worried about what everything someone else is saying. And if I pick up on something was not, I'm not going to ask someone to spoon feed it for me was not to give me their interpretation or opinion about it. That's what I'm going to do. Run these YouTube streets to figure out what's going on. And form my own opinion. That's why I say, no one can make me dislike someone except that person themselves. When I say that I see you, I've always seen you. And I still make the conscious decision to like you, to support you. That's what adults do. I know that everyone's not going to like every single thing that I say. Every single thing and how I move, not everyone's going to like it. I get it, I understand it, and I don't want you to. I don't want people around me. But in the same breath, in the same voice, I expect you to respect me the same way that I'm respecting you. If I know that you're not going to like everything that I say, or I'm not going to like everything that you say, I understand that you're not going to like everything that I say as well. And not everything I say is meant for you to like. Sometimes I want to hit a broad range of people. I do it on purpose. To weed out the ones who are there for me and the ones who are not there for me. It's purposeful. I'm a patient person. I can sit back and watch how people move. Say what I need to say and watch who's scrambling, who's talking, who's whispering, who's behind the scenes saying good things, good, bad, and the different things about me. It all reveals itself. The difference is very few people are willing to say what they say behind your back to your face. I'm just one of the people that's willing to say what I need to say to you and about you, either way, if I have to say something to you whatsoever. That's why I told you a story about me and my husband getting into a situation yesterday was not. If I'm willing to tell him to calm down and relax was not, and watch what you say to me was not, what makes you think I won't say the same thing to you? I'm not fucking you, like I said. I don't gotta wake up and look at you every day or go to bed looking at you every night. You're not special to me. Like I know I'm not special to you. You may enjoy my commentary. I may enjoy your commentary and your time that we spend together here on YouTube. Seeing you in the streets was not, saying hey to you, talking to you was not, listening to your advice and your opinion was not. That's how it works. I'm not trying to make anyone do anything they don't want to do. I don't want to keep anyone who don't want to be kept, especially over here. This is truly one of the most whatever platforms on this YouTube, in this YouTube sector. Because over here you get a little bit of everything. But I don't do subliminals. And nor am I going to sit here and think that I have to say a name in order for people to know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about everybody, including myself. I'm probably talking about you as well. We all do fucked up stuff on here, do we not? I know I do. We all make messed up moves on here. I know I do. But guess what? I'm also know that I'm human. And I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to say things that people are not going to like. I'm going to do things people are not going to like. Well, it's not. I'm not a perfect person. See, I understand it about myself. That's why I say I give you everything that I'm going to give you. I give you who I am. I give you what I'm about. I give you all that was not. And guess what? Either it's up to you to accept it, accept me for who I am, or not. Y'all know I don't sit here and just read off people's names when I'm talking about certain things. Y'all know I say that the fact that the reason why I don't say people's names is because their name is not important. Anyone can be put into this situation. Anyone can be, this could be about anyone on here on YouTube on any given day. Y'all forgot that I say anyone and everyone can get it, including me. You think that I can't get, someone can put work in on me, was not, or at least attempt to? I know that. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, which means that what I put out, I'm willing to receive as well. Well, not everything. If y'all know what I mean. But I understand that, you know, I'm not exempt from being talked about, from being spoken about, from being discussed behind the scenes in a good way, bad way, or in a different way. I know that. You think I don't know people talking shit about me? You don't think I know that? You know, you don't think that I know that people have said some vile things to me, was not, or about me, whatever, and then smiled in my face the next time they saw me or ran across me on these YouTube streets? You think I don't know that? Now, do I know specifically who? No. Do I care specifically who? Hell no. But I know it happened. It doesn't mean that I have this sense of importancy in my life, was not. But that's what y'all do. That's what we do. We say a little shit every once in a while. We do a little shit every once in a while. We see things. We talk about it amongst each other. See, that's what part of adulting is. Recognizing and realizing that this is the real world. If you do it in the real world, more than likely you're going to do it 10 times over in this virtual world. Because in the real world, you don't have to see anyone face to face. You don't have that pressure to do all that in the real world, was not. Some of you who, especially the ones who are scary as hell. But in this virtual world, you can be behind a keyboard, was not, without a profile pic and talk big boy stuff, big girl stuff. You can smell all up in your own butt and thinking that it's about you. See, and that's not subliminal, that's just reality. And a blanket statement. But speaking in generalities is not speaking subliminally. I'm going to post once again what subliminal means on my community feed, so we can all have an accurate and clear definition of what subliminal actually means. I'm just saying. Now that's a little shady right there. Y'all see the difference? See the difference? It's a little shady, not malicious, but shady nonetheless. I can recognize what I'm doing. Can you? I'm just saying, y'all. 2020, people is going to start rebuilding themselves. You're going to start seeing things that's been in front of you for a long time. Which I just gotta say that I'm making a point to say it very clearly now. I've always been saying it. I've always said I see things. I told you I have ESPN. I'm just saying. But yeah, you guys, look at myself to work. I love you guys. I really do. Like, I really do enjoy our conversation. I really do enjoy the interaction. Was not. I enjoy the camaraderie. I enjoy the disagreements, as long as it's respectful. I really do. Because how else do you get to know who people are if you don't know what their likes and dislikes? How else can you accurately communicate with people was not if they're not willing to openly and honestly communicate with you on a level that is respectful? That's what I try to do over here. I know it's not everyone's favorite. I know it's not everyone's thing, but it's my thing. I live my life in truth. I live my life in honesty. I want people to be their best selves. I want to be my best selves. My best selves. All of them. I want to be my best self. I want people around me that's encouraging me and helping me be that, not people who's trying to tear me down and take away from me. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Because I'm pouring into you in those ways as well. In a positive way. Let me get myself to work, you guys. Get my mind right. Get my mind right, you know. But yeah, I want y'all to know that no one have told you they love you today. Know that I love you. I truly do love you. I respect you, and I appreciate the fact that you come over here and give me your time, energy, and efforts. And like I always say, you guys, please do not take everything that I say into your entire being in its totality. Take in the parts of what I say that helps you be your best self, that helps you be your most productive, most positive, your most loving self, and discard the rest. Eat the meat and definitely spit out the bones. Not everything that you hear, not everything that is said to you is meant for you to ingest in its totality. It's meant for you to take in what helps you, what nurtures, what help you be yourself, and be that. Seek out who you are meant to be and be. You guys, love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. And definitely, you guys, respect someone else. Until next time, you guys, this is your boy Food Junkie. I love you guys. If you haven't liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, you guys, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Peace, y'all. Peace out.